Dear friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Jigyasa, which says Ancient Wisdom Meets Modern Education. The theme is derived from the Indian education system that was followed earlier, and now we are taking all those practices in our modern education. So it says it is the place where ancient wisdom meets modern education. So I am Akhilesh Kumar Mishra, presently working as Director IQAC at Jagran Lake City University, Bhopal, and I have done my PhD from University of Rajasthan. And overall, I am having 23 plus years of teaching and research. And my experience has been in accreditation, teaching, and research. So what is prevalent today in the Indian education system is everybody you go and you will meet, they are talking about the accreditation. They are talking about the OBE. They used to talk about IKS and they have a concern for SDG. So all those things just motivated me to start a channel where I could share my experience so that the entire education fraternity is getting benefit of it. Primarily, my concern will be OBE. Everybody knows, everybody talks about outcome based education, which came to India after India became the signatory of Washington Accord. So, OBE is a educational approach which is called to be a student centric. Earlier, we were into a teacher centric education, and now we are shifting towards a student centric education. More or less, when it comes to OBE, you will find if people are there to share their experience, they will say OBE means it is all about documentation. But here I differ from all those intellectuals. OB is not about documentation. Documentation is the outcome of the process. So OB need to be integrated in all the higher educational institutions called HEIs, that it is there grounded in the system, and then we can hope that education system is getting strengthened. So OB as commonly perceived is not a tool for the accreditation, but it's a tool to develop our youth, and ultimately the youth is going to carry the progress of our country. So overall, OB is a very, very important and powerful tool. So through my channel, I will try to just remove this myth that OB is all about documentation. And practically all the higher educational institutes, they have made this process so mechanized that basically the engineering that need to be there in terms of thought, it is missing in the classroom. So if we are going to teach our students with the OB mechanism, the outcome is bound to be better. So outcome is not something we are attaining through COPO mapping. So I will be discussing on this COPO mapping. What is the basic logic behind mapping? Because people have become so much mechanical, they can't understand why we are need to map SEO with PO. What is PEO? So all the logical approach that I found through my experience, that it is completely missing, and still people are doing the mechanical work. They are preparing their PPTs, they are preparing their lecture plan without understanding what needs to be done. Next, the most important component, it comes to Indian knowledge system. After NEP 2020, through the policy, government has mandated it that each level we need to incorporate IKS. So it's not a mandate, but it is something that is really required, because the country where university system emanated, and now it is very difficult to find our universities in top 100. So something that was earlier is now missing, and still we call that we have developed since long. So even like OBE, people think IK is all about the NAC visit. IK is all about the NBA. IK is all about the NIRF. It is not. IK is something that everybody should think, that faculty should think, and the students should start thinking about it. And that's why accreditation agency are making a mandate. They are going to evaluate, but what they will evaluate, we have not done anything. And what will be the impact of the evaluation, that it is just done for the sake of accreditation. So in real terms, ICAS need to be integrated in the curriculum of the HEIs. And here I will try to help out the academic fraternity with my own experience in ICAS, how to integrate ICAS in their curriculum, how to make it effective in the system, how the institution are going to have an effective ICAS cell. So these all things I will try to discuss and to just share my experience and knowledge with the entire academic fraternity through my channel Jigyasa. Next is SDG. Everybody knows, everybody talks, but what everybody is doing, that matters, and that will decide the fate of SDG achievement. Because in 2015, United Nations has decided that by 2030, we are going to achieve all the 17 SDGs, and it will lead to prosperity in the world. And the theme is, we are going to take it in such a way that no one leaves behind. But the problem is, in recent UN development report that assesses the progress of SDG, you will be astonished to know that only 17% of those all SDGs are on track, and we are going to achieve. But what about the rest? Then the concern is, it's not concern of government. No, it's a concern for HEIs. Then again, there is a myth. People think that SDG means we need to adopt the alternative energy channels, we need to do certain policies, certain processes, and ultimately we will document, we will get the green audit done, and ultimately accreditation will be there. So we could say that we have contributed to SDG. Again, it's a myth. All the 17 SDGs, HEIs have a powerful tool to contribute in all those 17 SDGs through the various policy, through its integration with the curriculum, and through discharge of their moral responsibility. So through my channel, again, I will try my best to let you know why SDGs are required, how crucial the HEIs are going to play a role in achievement of SDG, how to integrate in your curriculum, because SDGs integration is various domains. Suppose in engineering, how you could integrate SDG. In management, how will you integrate SDG? Then humanities, how you will integrate SDG? Such questions need to be answered by the intellectuals. And very few expertise are available, those who guide particularly in this dimension, that exactly what needs to be done in what terms. So again, Jigyasa will help you out in achieving all those things, and it will try its best to answer your queries. Then the question is how to contact, how to reach Jigyasa. So here is the LinkedIn. You can approach me through LinkedIn. By having just a scanning this a scanner, it will lead to Jigyasa, where you will get all your answers. And again, you can approach me through my email. So all these channels are open to you. Don't hesitate in contacting me if you have any problem. And with all your kindness, I would like to say thank you to the entire academic fraternity. Thank all.